Good morning, class. Before we start our discussion, let us start with a prayer. Good afternoon, class. How are you today? I am pleased to hear that everyone is feeling good for today. Is anyone absent today? Faye, where's the class secretary? It's good to hear that everyone is present for today's discussion. Class, this afternoon, one of the UNICEF National Goodwill Ambassador and a well-known actress named Anne Yusuf Curtis had something she wanted to convey. Since she doesn't have time to meet you all, I had here on the board her message. And are you ready to read her message, class? Can I expect all of you to follow the Goodwill's Ambassador's message, class? Now, you're all seated according to the groups which you belong. We have Group UNICEF PH, CCP or Child Protection Program, and Group Save Children Philippines. As you can see on the board, I have attached here on the board the scoreboard and the behavioral chart. This will measure your group performances and this will gain you some points. It will be placed in a representation of emoji. And to monitor your behavioral and to participation through the session, I prepared here a behavioral chart. You will be given emoji smile if your group participates and behave well. If not, your group will be given it on emoji sad, in contrast, which means a deduction of the total scores. Are my instructions clear, class? Last meeting, we discussed about prepositions of manner. I have here a paper strips inside this bowl. These paper strips contains your name. The name that will be picked and under the paper strips will answer the given questions and to measure your understanding about our last discussion. Yes, Maria, can you share some of what you had understood about our last discussion, which is about the prepositions of manner? Good job! It is your turn to answer. Jacob, can you construct a sentence which uses a preposition of manner by? Excellent! I am pleased to know that you had understood our last discussion. It seems that you have fully understood the topic that we discussed last meeting. For today's meeting, you are expected to first share insight about the effect of abuse on children and raise awareness on what children in any abuse are facing. Second, analyze the implication of the video presented and its connection to real-life circumstances. Third, identify the types of adverb of manner and adverbs of frequency and when could it be used. Lastly, perform a poem, talk show, and a slogan which talks about the effect of abuse to children. Raise awareness on what children under any abuse are facing through using the adverbs of manner and adverbs of frequency. This time, class, I will present to you a poem. All you have to do is to read first it silently, and after reading it, read it in chorus. Then, I will ask some of you of what she or he understood in the poem given. Am I clear, class? Now, based on what you read, what is the poem all about? Do you think that the author has a message that she wanted to convey, class? Why is it important for us to learn about the effect of child abuse to children? Are you willing to help children under any abuse? Great example, Faye. As you observe from the poem that you read, the author used the words like aggressively, slowly, always, frequently, rarely, usually, and bad to express how an action or a verb is done. What component in grammar do these words belong? That's right. These words belong to adverbs of manner and adverbs of frequency. So this morning, class, I will be discussing to you another topic, which is adverb of frequency and adverbs of manner. Are you excited to learn more about adverbs, class? Yes, ma'am. Adverbs of manner describes how an action, it tells us of what way or something is done. They are usually placed either after the main verb or after the object. For examples, he swims well. He ran quickly. She spoke softly. He is, swim there is the verb. Well describes the verb. So well is our adverbs of manner. That's right. An adverb of manner cannot be put between the verb and its direct object. The adverb must be placed before the verb or at the end of the clause. For example, he ate greedily the chocolate cake, which is incorrect. The construction is, he ate the chocolate cake greedily. Last one. He gave us generously the money, which is also incorrect. Grammatical construction of the sentence, class. He gave us the money generously because the money is the direct subject. Generously is the adverb used or the adverbs of manner. If there is a preposition before the verb's object, you can place the adverb of manner either before the preposition or after the object. Example, the child ran happily towards the mother. The child ran towards his mother happily. Both of these are correct. The preposition used is towards, and still towards is after or before the adverbs happily. Adverbs of manner should always come immediately after verbs which have no object or intransitive verbs. For example, the town grew quickly after 1997. Second, he waited patiently for his mother to arrive. Second is, sometimes an adverb of manner is placed before a verb plus an object to add emphasis to the sentence. For example, he gently woke the sleeping woman. Second is, she angrily slammed the door. Now, let's proceed to adverb of frequency. An adverb of frequency, class, describes how often an action happens, either definite or indefinite terms. An adverb describing indefinite frequency is one such as weekly, daily, or yearly. And an adverb describing indefinite frequency doesn't specify or exact time or having an exact time frame. Examples are sometimes, often, and rarely. Now, let's talk about the adverbs of frequencies rule. First, always use adverb of frequency to discuss how often something happens. Second, adverb of frequency are often used to indicate routine or repeated activities. So they are often used where they present simple tense. And if a sentence is only one verb, place the adverb of frequency in the middle of the sentence so that it is positioned after the subject but before the verb. For example, Tom never flies. He always takes the bus. Then, when sentence contains more than one verb, the adverb of frequency became the main verb. For example, they have often visited Europe. So, the often there is the main verb, not the visited or visit. Lastly, when using an adverb of frequency in the negative or informing a question, place it before the main verb. For example, do you usually get up so late? Examples of adverbs of frequency. Each sentence, the following sentence contains an example of adverb of frequency. These adverbs is in a bold term or in bold letters. First, for you to identify those adverbs. First is the incubator turns each egg early. Which is the adverbs of frequency in the sentence? You, that's right. The adverb of frequency in the sentence is hourly. Second, we take vacation at least once annually. In the sentence, what is the adverb? Where is the adverb of frequency? You're right. The adverb of frequency is annually. Third, I usually shop for groceries on Saturdays morning. In the sentence, where is the adverb of frequency? You're right. The adverb of frequency used in the sentence is usually. Number 4. He is often late for work. Where is the adverb of frequency? That's right. The adverb of frequency used is often. Number 5. We seldom see John. Where is the adverb of frequency used in the sentence? Excellent. The adverb used in the sentence is seldom. Lastly, my dentist told me I should floss twice daily. Where is the adverb of frequency? Excellent. The adverb of frequency used in the sentence is daily. In class, to measure your understanding, I have here pictures which depict child abuse in different contexts. All you have to do was to create a sentence about the picture shown in the board and use adverb of manner and adverb of frequency in creating your sentences. Is my instruction clear to you, class? Now, this is picture number 1. That's good. Now, let's proceed to picture number 2. Great answers. Now, let's proceed to picture number 3. Excellent. Very good. It seems like you listened to the discussion a while ago, class. This time, class, you are going to watch a news report of the case of Gabriel Fernandez and happens to die in the hand of his mother. And the boyfriend of his mother named is Isaguro Aguirre. This case has its Netflix adaptation or documentation that covers the abuse Gabriel had experienced. Are you ready to watch the news, class? Yes, ma'am. From the news report that you have watched, is Gabriel severely abused by his mother and by the boyfriend of his mother named Isaguro Aguirre? As a student, do you think what is the best way you can do if you happen to learn that someone so young is under any abuse? Are you willing to help? What else? Wow, seems like you understood the message or the news report that you have watched a while ago. Now, I believe that you have understood the news report, class. This time, you are going to work according to your group. Since you are grouped FPH, CCP, and Save Children Philippines. I will give you an envelope which contains your task that you're going to present later. I will give you 5 minutes to prepare and 2 minutes to present. Am I clear, class? Yes, ma'am. Your time is up. Now, let's see the presentation of Group 1, 2, and 3. Let's give a round of applause to Group 1. Group 1, UNICEF PH, it's your turn to present your output. Yes, you have a point in your presentation, Group 1. Let's give the team with a cheer of resounding applause. Now, let's welcome Team CCP to present their output. That was a great performance, Group 2. Everyone, give a rounding applause to Group 2. Now, let's give Group 3 a time for them to present their output. That was a good slogan, Group 3. Let's give Group 3 a let's go clap. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, let's go, let's go, let's go. I am blissful to note that all of the groups used adverbs of manner and adverbs of frequency in presenting the assigned task. Aside from this, you also showed your creativity in presenting the task assigned to you. You did a great job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, you are grouped into 3 groups and each group is assigned with different tasks. Please be guided to what group you are based on what is projected on the screen. This grouping is intended for you to be guided on what task you are expected to do. This will be done individually. You shall manage to finish the task within 5 minutes. Am I clear, class? Yes, ma'am. So group 1 will write a 3-sentence that communicate the importance of being involved into problems like child abuse. Use adverbs of manner and adverbs of frequency in your sentences. Group 2 will create a song that point out the effects of abuse to children and how these abuse affect the children. Be sure to use adverb of manner and adverb of frequency in your song. Group 3, the last group, will present a tableau about one of the abuse a child could experience. An example is physical abuse, emotional abuse, or anything. Be sure to use adverb of frequency or adverb of manner and explaining why you choose that kind of abuse. Be guided by the rubrics and rating your presentation. 30 points for presenting in creativeness, organization, and delivery are very impressive and free from errors. 35 points for presentation is creative, organization, and delivery are impressive, has minimal errors. 20 points for presentation is less creative, organization, and delivery are quite impressive, error are observed, and 15 points for presentation and delivery needs refinement. Okay, class, your time is up. Submit your output now. Now, Maria, an adverbs of manner describes how you do an action. It tells us the way or something is done. They are usually placed either after the main verb of the sentences or after the object. Given the thought, can someone in the class create a sentences using this manner? Can I pick Pedro to answer this question? Yes, that's right. Excellent. Now, to give definition to adverb of frequency, it describes how often an action happens, either definite or indefinite terms. Can Ben give me an adverb of frequency in definite terms? Very good. How about adverbs of frequency in indefinite terms? Gabriel. Very good. A while ago, we discussed the rules of adverb of frequency. Adverbs of frequency. Can someone in the class give me one rule that I had tackled a while ago? Yes, ma'am. Excellent! Now, can someone give me sentences using adverbs of frequency? Great job, everyone! Good job, everyone, for really understanding our lesson for today. Give yourselves a round of applause again. This time, to further assess your understanding about our lesson, you will answer the questions written in the paper distributed to you. You were given adverbs of manner and adverbs of frequency, and you need to create sentences using those words. You shall manage to answer that within 8 minutes. Are my instruction clear, class? Okay, so these are the papers. Before we end our discussion, class, I had here in the board attached your assignment that will be submitted next meeting. Read, everyone. Write a short essay about your choice topic. Choosing topic, women empowerment, environment issue, or etc. And use adverbs of manner and adverbs of frequency in your essay. It should have at least 3 paragraphs: introduction, body, and conclusion, consisting of 5 sentences each. You will leave your essay here at the comment section before 1 a.m. Then, you will submit a screenshot of your comment and submit it in our next discussion or next meeting. Happy writing, class? Are there any questions about the given assignment? Since everything is clear to you, that's all for today's session. God bless everyone and have a great day. This is your teacher, Mecca Teresa Amonin, and good afternoon. Goodbye, class. Goodbye.